Okay, here we go into this part three of Superiorita, and which actually is feminine, which is hilarious because Rito would be male and Rita is female, and he acts like he tries to have some gonads to him, but there's a problem with this guy's mentality. Instead of going on and trying to even, so he's only 6 minutes into a 45-minute video that I've done. And all the good information's coming up where it actually shows the blue-eyed Egyptians at the earliest dynasties and everything. But he hasn't done that. He's going to balk off that. And now what he wanted to do is go back on my part one of two and talk about what we said and how he's so offended about everything. And we'll go into that. But first, let's look at his idiot ass. Now he's gone from 26 to 31 subscribers, and it's impressive. So he wants to claim that he made himself famous now and that he's so important. It's one of the things, and I may just drop doing all the debunks on this guy till he comes up with something. I'll debunk every other video that he's already made. But if he's just going to talk about what we say and act stupid and stuff, it's really, once you see this, you'll see that it's pathetic and everything. But so I made Neptunes very upset, and his fans too. A lot of yip-yop under these comments and trolls. Do these guys debunk my lies, or is another Latinic rage? We will see. Well, you don't even look through the video, and so you don't see anything. All you do is go down and look at comments. So let's look at your comments. Why is covetous the favorite word of all these caucacentric losers? It's a projection. No, it's covetous means wanting something that's not yours. It's a biblical term, and since blacks aren't in the Bible, it's kind of a 2-4 bam double-barrel shotgun of idiocy towards these blacks, and it's really working. The projection is the blacks. They always project their problem onto you and say you have that. Oh, you're jealous of blacks. You know, it's hilarious. Neptunes go makes a joke of himself every time he opens his mouth. Poor sad old man, lol. I actually felt bad for him watching this video. Yeah, they try to have some type of condescending. Here's the last son of Kemet. He comes on my site and gets debunked, and oh, it's disgusting. Then he gets thrown off, and we play this game where he comes in every one of my videos that I do live, and he comes in and starts saying all this crap, and I just every once in a while put him in timeout for 3 minutes because he's a retarded idiot with no sense whatsoever. Oh, you triggered 7 for Phoenician more than you triggered Neptune. How you ever notice that both of them never cite scientific studies? They only cite their own blogs. No, well, a lot of times we'll just cite back to where we did because we don't want to fill it up with, here, let me go to this documentation and go through this whole paper, which I already did one time in a whole video 45 minutes long other places. And no one's catering to you, stupid Negro. And if you want to look it up, look up what we say instead of going, and throwing fits. By the way, we don't have any citations for the Negroes either. Now, I'm a retired researcher, and I'm tired of ibbiting everything and putting everything down off of it. I don't need to. I've done it to the point now. I am a source. Aw, they reported my account, but good job, man. I don't even know what your name is and who you are, and I didn't report your account in any way, shape, or form. And I bet they're jumping on and trying to report mine now. Are you Ted? Glad to see you again. So he may be Ted. That's what I was thinking. And no, I didn't even report Ted. I made it to where he could no longer post on my site. So let's see what Gimp says here. You can watch, again, it's this and bad grammar and bad thoughts and just not making cognation and stuff. And so it's really a waste of time. I hate to do this to you, but...
Hello everyone, this is gonna be really interesting today because apparently Neptunes Lagoon responded to me, so I was really waiting for this moment.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. He wanted this to happen, and he damn well knew it was going to happen whenever he did it. He's trying to pump himself up or make it seem like he knows something. Shortly, he mentions the fact that he doesn't know about history, but he knows a little, and he thinks so he thought he would go against people that do know. It's pathetic that he actually mentions it straight out, among other things. Like, if he doesn't understand, then we're the ones that are low IQ and dumb.
I already knew this was gonna arrive, so first of all, I want to make you see the comments behind this video. They are very interesting.
And don't say first of all, because that's all you do for the whole video. You waste your whole time possibly getting 6 or 7, 8 minutes into my other video and even trying to debunk anything. But you're not doing any debunking now. Now you're whining and crying about what we say about how stupid you look.
And shows you the low IQ of these people down here.
He's going to try to berate this low IQ idiot is actually going to attempt to berate the people that reported in that do have a high IQ on my site. That's pathetic. He doesn't want to have an IQ battle in any way, a history or know about history battle in any way or anything else. He doesn't want to have a rap battle where we get a microphone and talk crap about each other. He doesn't want anything except for he wants to lie about history.
All of their critics are based on my accent. They are based.
I want you to look at them and see if all the comments are about his accent.
On emotions. So I guess they didn't like this video. They didn't like it too much to upset.
No, it was real sad that you, just like now, have spent about 6 minutes getting nowhere and not even you tried to talk about what you're gonna talk about. Yeah, it's apparently you're hyping up the moment. I don't know what you're attempting to do, but all you're doing is going, I don't understand, the.
That's it. So we're gonna look first of all at the comments under this video, where you can see also 7 Phoenician 7 commenting about me.
Oh, he's so happy she made a comment about it. Oh boy, I is famous now.
So, okay, Neptunes Lagoon says, part 1 of 2, that this uneducated guy does of a 2-part series, and he doesn't get too fair. So, it is my English that is bad here, okay.
Yeah, you don't get too fur. Yeah, there's expressions we do in America, and it even makes fun of the moment. And we do it towards Ebonics too, but we'll even do it towards ourselves. This is a country, it didn't do fur. Yeah, and I'll type one out, and sometimes I'll even type up in the top, Old English Hick or something, and then write it out like that or something, and make fun of it, or I'll do just a song or something like that. It's just funny little things that I do for people in the comments. So, yeah, it's your English that's a problem, definitely. You can't even spell with, like all through your videos we've pointed out and everything, and it's not just that and grammar that's a low IQ, it's everything that goes with it.
In the video or any of its info or reality, or what I'm even trying to say, or even the reality of it all. But he did make a bad video of him never hearing a single full sentence, more cognating what is being said. I can only imagine.
Oh, he caught me. I didn't. The G and the H are close together. Oh man. Hey, here's what I type on. I don't know if it shows up on here. I'm typing on this. I could get on the keyboard over there and just rattle away with both hands like crazy, but I type on this thing. All the letters are pretty much worn off of it. You have to memorize the keyboard anyhow, and you're doing it with little bitty thumbs and fingers. And yeah, quite often I have to look back over what I said, and I go, God, all the way back here, there's a word spelled and everything. A lot of times I don't care. I'll just let it go. Doesn't really matter that much. People know what it is. Other times, whenever you post it, or after you post it, you'll realize it and try to go back and see if you can change it. And whenever you change it, it won't save it after that. And you're like, what the hell? So you get off of it and reboot, and 2 people have answered, and it won't let you answer while there's an answer going. And I'll just get tired of it. Eventually, I'll just answer the next question and stuff and go on. It's not like the word imagine makes all the difference to me necessarily. People that have read my stuff knows what I'm going. But I'm not trying to defend that I misspelled something in any way. No, it's not the same as making out a video with words written on the screen and not being able to spell the word with and things like this, or not complete sentences. This is a total disconnect between somebody that has an 85 IQ and a 115 to 150 IQ.
With an H, imagine, okay, that his viewers omit a lot and fill the blanks with lies and won't listen to this correctly either. I will.
Yeah, I said what you do during the whole video is you never let me even make a complete sentence, nor do you see the sentence that I'm replying to. You let me get half a sentence out, then you just start talking. And you actually yourself say, well, who was the West Africans? Well, they weren't Negroes, but they weren't Caucasians. Oh, no, they weren't white. Oh, wait. And then you agree that they were Caucasians, and it keeps going back and forth. You'll do that at the end of this video, too, where you just totally confuse yourself.
We'll do this word for word, lie by lie, mistake by mistake. And then, until then, let's do a couple of his other videos, shall we?
So I debunk his crap, even though it's sad to go through, word by word, step by step, mistake by mistake, lie by lie. And I'll start it out with a preface of, okay, he says they started out black, here blows it out of the water. Now what has he got? He's got nothing, but watch him continue to talk about a lie. And it goes on and on and on. And he's not doing anything here but trying to talk about what our people talk to about him.
So, the purpose of this intro series is that he wants to end me, to end my channel apparently. So
No, I don't want to trend your channel in any way or whatever. I just gonna put back something that debunks you as hell. My stuff doesn't trend really. It's lucky if it catches on. I'm shadow banned already and don't give a damn. I gave up a long time ago because of the stuff and the information I put out. It doesn't matter to me, and I've said that in many videos.
he wants me destroyed or something like that. I don't know.
I don't care if you want destroyed or whatever you want to do. I told you should retract your videos because you may look like an idiot, and it's the truth that you should probably retract your videos because it looks like an idiot. You can leave them out there. We can leave this on and have people just keep ogling over the fact that you were an idiot all the way through it if you want to later. We can make it as big a series as it is. At the current rate, with you 3 whole video sets at 6 minutes into a 45-minute video that actually has 2 parts in it, you aren't going to get this done by next year. But I will debunk every word you try to say out of it. But, you know, actually, if it gets just crappy, and just to where you're just making yip yip, I'm just going to make a video called All He Has Is Yip Yip, What a Waste, and then that'll be the last one. And then I might edit through all of his other videos to try to make one, but it would be a waste, and this guy is just a waste of breath.
Oh, Caucacentric minds worked. So you are seeing this. He's trying to. He will start by here, and then he will apparently try to debunk all of my videos, I guess. So.
Yeah, I've made ones for each one about it. The one that you try to do against Super Egyptian, whenever you try to claim the Moors, whenever you, but well, the other 2 videos that you've got up too that actually seem to be worth a damn. 7 Phoenician 7's going to do one too, by the way, but she's already in the middle of doing other ones, and it's not like, oh boy, she's got to get to it, but she's going to do one too. And then I've got another one coming too about the blue-eyed Horaha statue and how you lie about it and don't show any of the others and try to make up a lie that I've got 5 videos that just verify that you're an idiot and don't know a damn thing.
The second comment is from Cadmos Poinico Cananon. Another most informative upload you have here. Neptune, this time on so-called white privilege, that is the supposed rights. Has this comment had to do with anything? I don't think so.
He doesn't know at all, and he doesn't read it through. He wouldn't understand it because it's got too many big words and concepts in it. But we were talking about white privilege and how everything is A-OK for everybody else but whites. See, they have a black power group, and they have a NAACP and a, you know, black thing, but they don't have a white group. If they did a white group, that would be racist. And you can see how two-flop that is, that we don't have a, well, if you had a white thing, then that would be KKK freakout. Really, what is the black thing then? Oh, well, they're just trying to lie and hate the whitey in a group.
Immunities or benefits enjoyed only by members of the white community, beyond the advantage non-whites. If I'm understanding, he's trying to say that I shall not be able to speak
No, he has no clue. It doesn't talk about him not having the ability to speak. It's just mentioning out here how whites are discriminated even in their own country now due to the fact that we're so PC. And you got to be real kid gloves with these people. You don't freak out, man. Don't draw a cartoon of Muhammad or anything and blah, blah, blah. And some people have the idea, don't make black kids angry and stuff. I don't give a damn or whatever. I'm going to put the truth out there, and it will be the voice yelling on top of the hill of the truth while people act a fool. Eventually, someone's going to hear it.
I should not be able to say what I think, to say my opinion. Okay.
You don't seem to have the ability to say what you think or give your own opinion. Okay.
This is the democracy they show you here. And then Neptunes Lagoon.
Yeah, it's a democracy. We are all open to free speech and everything, but then it seems like one is getting pinched upon because, you can't say that. But we have free speech. Oh, but you can't say that. How does that work together? And America's having a problem with that right now if you haven't realized the fact that there's free speech and you can have guns and all the other things, and they want to try to take away your guns and your free speech. And we're fighting it. And if you don't like it, you can stick it up your ass.
Replies, oh, the horror that will be, there I say it, racist, but only if we do it in our own country. Okay, so he tries to, in his early videos he says he isn't a racist. I honestly don't care if he's a racist or not.
You do realize that whenever you lie against ancient civilizations that are not your ethnicity, that automatically becomes racist. And then when you start talking about how white people and they're trying to steal your stuff, that statement is racist too. Sure, I say black people. I do try to every once in a while say, not all. Don't try to say I'm saying all. But I'm not going to say every time, oh, black people, not all. Black people, not all. No, I'm not going to say that. That's an idiot. If you know anything about any of my videos, you understand that I say not all every time whenever I say it, but a large portion, and it's disgusting. I've made videos about it. And I told him that if whites did this type thing, it would be, oh no, racist. But only if we do it. Now, if they do it, then that's black power. But if whites do the exact same thing, if you took the exact same thing and took the word black out and put the white, they wouldn't accept it going on. And so it shows the hypocrisy of the whole thing. And he has no clue what goes on. And he has no clue what he's talking about or trying to talk about. But he's trying to talk. So why isn't he talking about what he's trying to debunk? He was trying to debunk me, wasn't he? Or is now he just going to sit and whine and whine?
I really don't care. But he's showing you here that he is. And also, his criticism on his video is about my grammar also. When his grammar is...
I criticize everything that you do on the damn video, but your grammar is a pinpoint. It's something that, well, if this guy can't even type or speak correctly and put good cognitive thoughts together, then what makes us think that he can put all this amazing stuff together and come up with anything that I've already debunked before you ever found me? And the answer was no. And it looks like a gimp on parade, but go ahead.
Similar to Albonics, so you can see it clearly. And then you see a comment of Miss Aj S. Thank you for speaking out about this publicly.
Publicly. Thank you about speaking about this publicly. Can you not identify the word?
Okay, another wrong spelling here.
So he calls it wrong spelling because he can't read it. Thank you for speaking out of this publicly. Publicly. Man, this is pathetic. Please continue.
The Mexican swim team could pass for Olmec, or put Troy Polamalu next to Olmec, lol. I knew there is DNA proving Polynesians were in the Americas, no other.
This is whenever he was trying to claim the Olmecs and the other guys are talking about it. Worse than that, though, I've got a video where they've got a guy that actually works at one of these sites, and they sat down with him talking to him. Well, somebody just took a clip shot of that and put that picture up next to an Olmec statue and 50-50s it with it and him and flashes back and forth like, look, he looks just like the damn thing. And they can't handle that. They're trying to put in Negroids into this Polynesian DNA and thing, and all of a sudden we was Olmecs. And he goes, man, they find the smallest amount of some admix that you were in the people that did, all of a sudden makes that you did it. Wow, it's pathetic when you've got to grip that far to go to anything that people that did anything whatsoever. What's the matter with West African primitives?
There isn't. And show me some sources here. Mexican swim team, they don't call their backs wet because they can swim. So, weren't
Yeah,
they?
so then we're talking about if they can swim or not. Somebody made a joke about if they poot in the water and stuff, they would swim faster, and that was kind of disgusting. I think he retracted it as a joke. But then I said, man, they don't call their backs wet, which is a play on the derogatory term, because they can't swim, because those guys can swim. Texas verified, I've swam with Mexican people. I've scuba dived with them too. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, and I've seen a diving exhibition where these guys jump from 100 foot out of the water. Yeah! When we went out to Paleface Cliffs in Austin, there was this guy that almost looked Aztec, and he was jumping off the top of 80 foot at Paleface Cliffs and just doing flip after flip after flip after flip, and boom! And wasn't none of us going to try to do that. We would just belly flap or everything else. So yeah, Mexicans swim pretty good. Are they the skiers and the everything and da da da? No, that's more of a Caucasian thing. And what about blacks? Are they good swimmers? No, we probably don't want to talk about that and the fact that blacks are not known to be swimmers. But go ahead.
Weren't Mexicans partly Caucasian? They are not anymore, right?
So now he says Mexicans aren't part Caucasian anymore. You just heard that. He said, "Are Mexicans Caucasian?" Well, they're not part Caucasian. They aren't anymore. Like poof, it happened that they aren't a lot of Spanish in them, and therefore they're not majorly Caucasian. And where you would classify them as in humanity, you don't say, well, let's see, are they a Negroid or are they a Caucasian? Oh, they're a Caucasian. So they're a Caucasian, unless they have Negroid admix, and then you can get to a point and flip them on the other side. But he can't seem to cognate.
So, Lord, you're so funny. He sucks. You're right. He's wrong. Oh, let's see there.
Yeah, I show you, but you aren't going to go into the video at all. You're going to sit around and talk about what we talked about in the things, like I'm doing to you. And it's pretty disgusting and kind of sad. And worthless and waste and just an idiot on parade, man. I don't even feel like doing it anymore. It just, oh hell, that's it, guys. That's it. We're done with this shit until he comes up with something worth talking about. It's just a waste. Peace.